What's up, everyone? Back at it with some more Labo VR going on today. We are going to actually be doing the elephant. Last time we built the actual goggles themselves. As you can see, they got there. You got your little flap here. Last night, I actually went ahead and I did the camera, which is pretty cool. You put the infrared one in here like such, and then it's actually pretty cool. You could turn it. You could hear it clicking. Actually, hear the mic. And I messed around with the actual game, and it's pretty cool. You're in an aquarium and you're taking pictures of different fish, and they have different challenges of taking different fish and sometimes together. I need to get more into that to see if it actually gets any deeper, or if it's just taking pictures of that. Anyone familiar with the Variety Kit Labo, when you built the house, there was that little like fluffy creature, and you can actually now go into the house and you're taking pictures again. This slides right onto the goggles themselves through there. I'm not going to connect it, but you sort of tilt that back, and then this slides in, shwoop, pop it in, you're good to go. But yeah, today we're going to be looking at the actual elephant, which I am definitely interested in. Let's get into, we're going to be making the elephant. So it's going to take us an hour to an hour and 20 minutes apparently. So this might be a little bit of a long stream, but there's nothing wrong with that. We got the boy here, Donnie Doo. Ready to stream with us, buddy? Ready to build some Labo? He's laying down, being a good boy again. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, we're going to have rubber bands. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Handle mask, trunk base, trunk tip, and Joy-Con controllers. So we're going to make the handle. We're going to have to find our elephant sheets in here. Might take us a second because there are just a ton of different, here we go. So flop these on the floor for now. So we got elephant A, B, C, D. Is there an E? Nope. Alright, so A, B, C, D. So we got these here. Probably gonna need some of this jazz, and then I want to move this box on the floor. Get prepped as we get ready to dive into here. So this is sheet A. We need this piece. Boom. And this big old piece over here. Boom. I'm actually real quick going to tweet something out real quick. Just bear with me for a second. If I can find it. Give me that link. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so we got our pieces here. Let's Alright. Well, I want to do it. Yeah, you know. Alright, so it looks like we're starting with this piece. This is one thing I always forget to do. What's up, Andy? Is to bust these little pieces out, which are annoying. And they're all over the house. What they say there. These parts of our red are bits you mustn't fold. Okay, so we don't want to fold those. Alright. that's going to pop up and over like that. They do a pretty good job of making sure what's supposed to bend and what's not supposed to bend. Has pretty good creases on it. There's another bit out of there. Boom. 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 Yeah, the construction itself isn't too hard. They do a pretty good job with the instructions here, actually. Oh, you like Donnie? You're getting some more love in the chat, but everyone loves the puppy. Alright, so we did all those bends. So I'm gonna pop it, lock it, and drop it. Boom. Pretty easy so far. Yeah, the camera wasn't actually too bad to build. I think it took me about 40 minutes last night. Alright. We got one part of the handle done. Easy enough. Alright, so let's make sure we pop all the crap we don't need out. What's up, Holden? What's going on, everybody? Alright. Pop all this junk out. Tired, buddy? Yeah, I went on a pretty long walk before. I think you got a little pooped out. It's pretty warm out there. Man, my nose. Alright. Alright, looks like a transformer of some sort. Okay. So let's bend all this junk down the line. Bend there, but then these are also going to bend over. We got those. Alright. So now we're going to bring our piece back over here, load it up. That's going to sit right on this thing. Oh, or it's gonna pop through here. Or you stick right way up. Let's double check. So we're gonna slide this thing all the way down. It's gonna catch on with the little bits right there so it won't fall through. Your body's ready yet? Sad day. The Reg is going. But you know what? Just going into retirement. Get to live the dream, you know. Good old Reg. Ah, look at that. It's already coming together. So far, so good. Now we need sheet B, and we need to get this piece and this piece. Whoops. Alright. Got our two little pieces here. Make sure all of the excess garbage is punched out again. I always get worried that I'm going to punch out the wrong thing. But, like I said, they're creased pretty good. I followed the Reg on Twitter. I saw that before. Old Reg. Now we gotta deal with Bowser. Oh. I haven't played the vehicle kit. I got the variety kit when it first came out, and then I ended up playing like half of those, and like they were novel, you know. I heard the vehicle kit's pretty cool to like jump into Mario Kart. While I haven't gotten like too deep into the actual games with this, it is pretty cool to get the headset on and actually see some VR. It's not pretty, like super pretty, you know, like graphically it's not like crystal clear, obviously, with the Switch on handheld mode is a little but it is pretty cool to see. I'm looking forward, like this one, the elephant is like apparently has like a cool drawing game associated with it, so I'm interested to see exactly how that works out, which obviously going to be getting into after this, after we build it. The camera game, like I said, they're pretty cool, but early on they seem like they might not be super duper deep. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. All right, so these are going to pop up like that. Bum bum dum bum bum ba da bum bum bum. Right, creasing them up, creasing them up. Yeah, I would say if you are interested in the VR, but not completely sold on it, it might be better to go with the basic kit. You get the goggles, and I'm pretty sure you get the blaster, which the blaster looks pretty cool, and I have a feeling those games are going to be pretty fun. And then if you do really love it, then they do sell the rest of it piecemeal. And you could pick up a piece here and there without having to put in like the $80 commitment, which is nice, so that is an option. Alright, so we go like that. This is going to be a tiny little piece. This might be the nose piece again, or whatever. That might just be for the goggles, though. Alright. So, let's flip that over. It's going to slide in here like this, I'm guessing. I guess I should just watch the video for good measure. Yeah. Becoming a Labo expert. Although, look, I forgot to knock a little piece out of there. That's going to prevent it. That junk. Boom. We in it. Maybe that'll be the elephant's nose. Once you push it, it should look something like this. Alright. Alright. Flip that sucker, fold that sucker. We're gonna lock it in. Does it push all the way in there? Alright, so it definitely goes flush in there. There we go. There we go. Alright. I think our handle is done. Boom. Coming to Mario and Zelda, that's what I'm most excited about. Like, because I feel like it seems with VR, at least, Labo that I've experienced with, it's a lot of, like, you construct it and then, like, you mess around with it, and they're fun little games, but they don't have that super long longevity. Mario's obviously going to be, like, I think they said, like, 3 mini areas that have some games in there. That'll just be cool to be able to play Mario in that environment. I'm excited to see with Zelda, because I believe the whole game is going to be playable in VR, for better or worse, but I mean, like I said, I don't think it's going to be like the most beautiful looking environments to jump in there, but it's going to be cool to like go atop the mountain and be able to like look down, or the plateau even, just like to look down on top of shrines and all that stuff. I think is going to be pretty cool. Oh no, we need our plastic bag of special parts. But yeah, sadly that doesn't come out. The free updates are the 25th, so we got I guess, a little over a week and a half until we get to that point. I wish they were available now. I'd love to dive in, but I guess they want people to mess with the actual construction here and not just buy the goggles and play those games. But alright, so we got C. We're gonna need these 2 big old boys because this is the mask part. Boom. Punch it out. Might be a bad idea, but there we go. I think this sheet's useless now. She's done, so we can just throw that over there. I would love for it to come to Mario Kart. My biggest, I guess the biggest concern would be is just getting sick, because obviously with the anti-gravity, you're going up, around, turning around, you're bumping into other cars and doing spins. I'd assume they'd probably just take that element out of it. I don't know if they would like maybe like something like Excite Bike level. I feel like would be really perfect for VR because you're not tossing and turning. It's just sort of mostly straight around. Like I don't know if they would limit it to only certain courses or if maybe they would release certain VR only courses. Well, maybe not VR only, but like mini karts. You know, like some of the Super Nintendo remakes would probably do well. Yeah, I'm curious exactly what they're going to do with that. But I mean, they already added VR. I mean, the Labo support with the vehicle, so I feel like it'd be cool. Another game I really would love to see. Oh, we need our marker stickers. I think a really cool game would be, and obviously we don't know anything about Animal Crossing right now, but it'd be cool to be, you know, depending on how that world pans out to look, I think would be pretty freaking awesome to get into like first person and sort of walk around your town like that. I think would be really cool. If you're having trouble, we're at one sticker ends. Alright, so we gotta punch these out. I hope I can get these stickers off. I'm terrible with these freaking stickers. Come on. Punching out the little circles can be sort of a pain. Not so much the big ones, but these little tiny guys. Is that something that would sell you on the Labo VR if they like a Mario Kart? If they kept adding more support to other games? I mean, I don't know if are you sold on it? Have you picked it up? I know some people in the chat are on the fence. Some people are just not. I mean, more, I guess, interested, but not enough to actually purchase it. So we're going to flip this over, and now we're going to put these little circuits that you want to use this part. Be careful, make sure to get their position right. Alright, so these are just going over the 5. Ooh. And these stickers always become, it's funny, you think they might not be important, and then all of a sudden you realize they're actually like sort of integral to the game. But I don't know, like I said, I don't really know what if the drawing is like a tracing or if it's sort of free form or what the heck it is. But we shall find out. Yeah, I wonder if maybe continued support is going to just be based off how well it sells in general. I mean, I know the other Labos, I don't think Nintendo is probably too ecstatic with sales. I know, like, you could get some of those kits for like $20 at Target the other week. They were all on like crazy sale. But I definitely think this has the most buzz around it. You know, I think like VR is just sort of something I think people are naturally curious about. So we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of folding. Yep. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Remember, use 2 hands. Yeah, even like with Metroid down the line would be interesting if they would do something. You know, obviously Metroid is so atmospheric. I mean, I guess it really depends. I mean, I guess you think Metroid Prime 4, you're thinking it's going to be first person, sort of similar to the other ones. But it'd be interesting to see how that all pans out. It's supposed to fold this way. that everything? Alright, I think I folded it all. Does having real-world objects in tandem with the goggles make the games more fun than other VR? I mean, I'll be completely honest, I don't have a ton of experience with other VR. I've always wanted to try PSVR, but I never actually got the chance. I messed with like it was a phone and a headset at PAX once, which I would sort of assume is sort of similar to this in fidelity. But I mean, it is cool. I guess, like I said, I've only so far. The camera's the only other one I did, and it definitely does feel cool. Sort of, going in there and like actually zooming in and out with the the lens here and taking that. So it does add a little bit more. Like then I guess if I was just using a controller to zoom in and out, it feels cool to have that. Like I said. I'm really intrigued about the blaster. So how NWR is doing the review is we're splitting it all up. So I'm doing the elephant and the camera. Neil is doing the bird and the pedal. Sorry, I'm looking at the box down here is why I'm leaning this way. And John Raridan was just doing the goggles and the blaster. So the blaster I feel like is going to be super interesting how that works out. This, I don't even know what this elephant thing is going to be. So I am interested to see how this all sort of pans out. Alright, so oh, this is funny. Alright. It's sort of incredible how this all pans out. You're like, what the heck is going on? And then it all comes together. Like we were saying last stream when I was putting the goggles together, like, I wonder how many pieces of cardboard and crap, and I guess they probably all do it on the computer with the make sure before wasting any materials, but how it all pans together and makes it easy for people to sort of understand. Now this basic registration, you need to fit this flashing red on the screen. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, it's sort of triangular right there. That's nubs in there. Do I need a parent for help? I think I'm doing all right. Hopefully. This is the other side, right? Same thing. It's a little tricky here, but I think I got it. All right. Now we get our other piece and get the old folderino. I got no parent. I only have a dog for help, and he fell asleep on the job. I guess he trusts me to get the job done, but that or he wants the duck so he could chase it. I don't know if he'd chase an elephant. Might scare him. Our mask is complete, or a part of it at least. How does it look? Alright. Alright, we need sheet A again. Punch these pieces out. I think that's going to do it for sheet A as well. Sheet A's toast. Making moves here. All right. So just a quick fold up. Dun, 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 dun. So just pop these on in the corners here. Like such. He's got big old paws too. Don's got the big paws. Yeah, he wouldn't be too nimble with all these small parts. He'd mess it up. He's here for moral support to keep me company. You're done with the markers. Woo! All right, put these suckers back in. Close up my little pouch here. Slides in nice and easy. You got the pieces done. Now, looks at the front, you can see the markers through the holes at the bottom. Pop that right in there. Alright. Fold it up. Ooh, we need our washers and our eyelets. I don't like the mango shampoo. I like the apple. I'm an apple. The Mario Mamma Mia Mario apple blend. It came out after the mango. I think mango is the most popular, but I like a fresh apple smell personally. The mango gets a little too potent for me, you know. All right, so we need our little. They mentioned two different types of washers, but I think they all look the same to me, or eyelets, whatever the heck they call them. At least half is the left half and the right half. I'll get two sets. Oh, this is going to be the old flap thing. So this is pretty much just keeps the switch in. These are on like all the pieces, I feel like. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Donnie can't use it. He's got Sensi skin. Isn't that right, buddy? He's got allergies, so he got to use special shampoo. So Mario's shampoo doesn't work. They don't have the sensitive skin shampoo yet for dogs. I've been waiting. I definitely check all the time, but they they're behind the 8 ball for dogs with sensitive care, you know, that need sensitive extra attention for their skin. It's I've emailed them a few times, but it doesn't seem like they really care that much, and it's a shame. Alright. The mask is complete. Alright, I don't need to take a break. No, he doesn't bite. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a lover. He'll lick you. He will lick you, but he won't bite you. That, and he'll get you to want to run around the couch. Behind our couch here, it's open, and he just does laps. He likes to get chased. All right. Moving on to B here, or D, I should say, and we need this weird-looking part. So now I feel like this is going to be the more interesting part of the build here. The trunk itself, because there's going to be some moving parts, so I imagine we're going to probably dip into that bag of weird stuff again at some point. He's my first dog. I've been a cat man my whole life. I know. I've been a cat man my whole life, so this is my first pooch, and I used to hate when dogs would lick me. But you get used to it when you got one. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah, so you get used to it. Alright, so what piece do I gotta knock out here? Some of these doodadders. Dun 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 dun. Where am I looking? So yeah, little pieces here. I should have just brought a pencil over or something to knock some of these little tiny circles out easier. Yeah, see, I could already tell there's going to be rubber bands right there because there's like little slits. Let's see. Come on. Should have been more prepared. I think that's all. Yeah, we used to live in New York, and we lived in a tiny little basement apartment, and it sucked. Like, and I'm not a tall person. I'm like 5'7", and I could like touch the ceiling, and it just was so claustrophobic. And we moved down to South Carolina, and now it's like our apartment for like less money is so much nicer. Like I could jump and barely touch the ceiling. It's like, oh, so much nicer. Yeah, and it's cool. Like you can sort of see there's like built-in whatchamacallit, little shelves by those pillars too. So I've got like a bunch of my Nintendo stuff over there. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, if you're really reckless, you could probably tear it, but it is pretty, sturdy cardboard, and they like, you can sort of see how they have them all, you know what I mean, that perforated for you already. So they do a pretty good job of, helping you out so you don't ruin it. But like you said, like the longer ones, use both hands. So I'd say it's possible if you're not too careful. But at the end of the day, like they understand, like little kids are going to be putting this together too, so they made it pretty durable. Just going all these down here, right? As usual, go down and do all of our big creases here. And then we got all sorts of creases to make on this piece. Down the line, knock everything here. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything. Let's see. Man, Donnie, you got like a little light over there, buddy, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, boom, boom, Boom. So this would be the piece. Uh-oh. We need rubber bands. What'd I tell you? I have played Yokai Watch. I played the first one for the DS, 3DS when it came out a couple years ago at this point, but I never really got too into this show. The cat's, what's the cat's name again? Abanya? I forget. I'm so bad with those, with names in general. But it's staring at you. Do I have any red cat type thing? I don't have a red kitty anymore. Yeah, well, an orange cat, not really a red cat. Alright, come on, what are you doing here? Open up here. Alright, we need rubber bands. Good thing I've got a whole bag of rubber bands. It's the smaller ones we want. Again, I guess it's those two. But I'm going to pull a few out. I think any of these will do. There is like a big thick one, but that's obvious. That'll probably be for the blaster, I bet. Jabanya, that's it. Yeah, I love the soundtrack is actually pretty sweet. A new WarioWare would be amazing, or like Rhythm Heaven. Another Rhythm Heaven would be really great too. I hope we see more of those like sort of smaller budget, smaller games from Nintendo that that we got to see on the 3DS more. That'd be so nice because they're super fun. Oh man. And like you said, the music is always bumping. Especially Rhythm Heaven games, yeah. Get in there. There we go. Rubber bands adhesed. Next part's a bit fiddly. I love it. Listen to that noise. That's so good. Alright, so I gotta go. This one goes through that hole. Alright, so those are through there, and then slip in there. Boom. Got my rubber band still in there. That's gonna pop up. Squeeze with your fingers. Get in there. Come on. Alright. Got it in. If you've done everything right, there should be a little triangular gap. Below the rubber band. We got it. We did it, guys. We did it. Dun, dun, dun. I would worry. It is pretty sturdy cardboard, but I'm imagining some water is not going to be friendly to it. Up and over. Make sure it doesn't get twisted, and that is it. Alright. Rubber band's in. We don't do anything with the top yet. We're gonna leave that open for now. Now let's bring back the good old mask. Good thing we still have it here. Now let's open the stubby little nose on the mask. If you do and stay in school. Alright. We've opened the nose. One more rubber band, another small one. What are you doing, Donnie? I'm just sleeping. Alright, we got our other little... There's actually a Virtual Boy little Easter egg. I haven't seen it. I saw someone else post it. I wish they'd make some Virtual Boy games playable. Especially Mario Tennis would be perfect. That'd be really cool. Alright, we got our rubber band to make a figure 8 and bring both halves together. Close her back up. Gonna have to do that pinch again, I bet. This is so weird. Alright, our schnoz is coming together here. So we got half the trunk. You're gonna absolutely look ridiculous playing with this, but I guess that's half the fun, right? So, alright, now we're on to the second part of the trunk here. We need to grab from B and D. Luckily, we have those right here. B, we're gonna get D. Excuse me, we're gonna get this huge piece off board. Boom. That's just garbage. Not done with that just yet, however. And then this big friggin' piece right here. Alright, so we've got our two big old pieces. Knock out some of these extra little doodads that we don't need. Let's get, yeah, we don't need that there. Boom, boom. I always get worried I'm going to punch out something that is not meant to be punched out. Ruin everything. No, you see, it's you can look around. It's covered up. It's not like you're gonna see black spots. It's just not super, high fidelity. So it does look a little like, not like the prettiest thing you're ever gonna see. But no, you're not seeing like half a screen. It is very much like. You could look completely around, you're looking left, right, and everything, you're going to see stuff. It is, yeah, I know when you do go into VR, it like splits into the two little, if you're out, like if you don't have them in the goggles and you look at the VR, it splits into like two circles. I'm not going to pretend to know exactly how it all works, but with the goggles and I guess the the angles or whatever, how they work, it displays, it's not like a small little bit of visual stuff. You're going to be able to see it all. What else do I need to knock out here? Piece. Come on. Oh, some more rubber band action is going to go right there. I betcha. These little pieces are going to be on my living room floor forever. That or Donnie's going to eat them, but I hope that's not the case. Bear with me here, get these little things out, and then keep moving on. Alright, I think we're good here. We can adjust on the fly. Alright, so we're going to start with this sucker. Boom, boom. Bend that. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like another spot for a controller is what this is, yeah. Easy enough. Move on to our other big boy piece here. Yeah, 10 hours. Honestly, to build everything is probably going to take about 10 hours. Especially, I think the blaster, they takes 2 to 3 hours by theory. I think they give you a high estimate on all of this, but yeah, it's riveting entertainment, you know. Good old, only Nintendo, you know, get you spending all this time with cardboard. They have a way. Flip it over here. Yeah, I would love to see Nintendo just say, hey, we've got these goggles if you want to put the time in. I feel like most devs, I mean, I guess it would depend if all of a sudden it's selling like gangbusters and there are just millions of people out here with the Labo VR, which I don't think is going to be the case personally, but, you know, it might be worth it. Like, Skyrim VR comes to the Switch. And as far as omelets, we don't make omelets around here. It's too much work. He has had some eggs before. He does seem to like those. He likes a lot of food. He's a piggy. Oh, he's a good boy though, isn't that right, buddy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right. Back to business here. If you're having trouble to one sticker ends and the next begins, try bending the sheet a little bit. And it looks like one solid sheet to me. Before we actually stick it down, let's check where it goes. Alright. So it's gonna go this and wrap its way around. So this is where the switch comes into play. This like makes sure it doesn't I guess move around too much, and it's got nice soft padding on there. Oh, that's it. Just the one piece. All right, just one sponge for this bad boy. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, look at this. We're coming together real quick right here. We're gonna have an elephant's trunk before we know it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this, I was gonna say, I was like... Or is this for the controller? Alright, I was thinking it was for the Switch, but no. I guess I could have realized that by the actual Joy-Con logo right there. Pop that in, we done did that. Quickly shaped little tooth sticking out. It is. We've got it. Alright, that's that. Bring our mask back out. We're getting to the end here. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Yours all flipped up. Oh, who's a good boy? Yeah, we don't get to play Labo together, but we get to play his favorite game of run around the couch. So, although I tire out too quickly for him. I'm too out of shape. Okay, what are we doing here? So this is just going that up and around. And we're probably gonna lock it. I can't capture it while I'm actually playing in VR, which is annoying because obviously, like the capture card I have is it goes through the dock. You can capture footage though, because I guess you could play the games out of VR on the screen. So when we do the review, we will have actual footage of what the games are going to be. Obviously, it won't be in VR because like there might be a way to do that. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. But I guess I think it'd probably be pretty impossible to get it to be any way to capture it like while playing it. But yeah, there will be able to capture what the games actually look like themselves. Now this next connection might be a little surprising. We're going to take a rubber band below and hook it into the slot. See this? Make sure it's not bent. That's fine, right? There, boom, boom. Of course, I'm down for friends, yeah, man. You can add me on Twitter if you want. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Case_Jets. Now lift the trunk, lift the sides of the van and slide them into the slot. Oh, okay. This is ridiculous in the best way. Okay. Yep, alright, we're in. Nicely done. You can lie the trunk back down. We're not done yet because what is an elephant without a set of ears, right? So we got to go back to B, popping out some ears. Look at that, we're done with elephant B. We're done with that sheet. 3 down, 1 to go. We're getting close to the end here, guys. Oh, they lied. So I wonder what this final piece is for. We got one last piece on the elephant. I guess they use it on another piece, something or another. Alright. So we're gonna go... So this literally goes purely aesthetic. We're getting to this point right now. No functionality on these ears, I don't think. Aside from just looking snazzy. Yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. That's why it was one of like I was so intrigued. Like this is so bonkers. Did I? Yeah, I guess. Make sure there's getting into the bottom there. There we go. Gears are in. I think that's it. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. So we're gonna absolutely look like a goon here. Don't worry, I'm gonna try it out. For sure. Alright. Yeah, we got pretty free range with this trunk. This is amazing in like the weirdest possible way ever. Okay. With a trunk that long, the elephant's all grown up. Take a well-earned break and let's get ready to play. Alright, so I want to grab the switch here. Whoop. The switch. So now we have to get a good view of the Donnie boy now. Looking all cute over here. Oops. we go. Alright, so switch. Alright, let's. First pull the trunk. Alright, so we gotta put the controllers in here. So I actually pull this tab out. Put my green con in here. Then we're gonna lock it back up. Alright. Okay, yep, we got it. And then we're gonna put another one. Oh man, come on, we get it. Slides in there like so. Alright, so how this goes in here, how safe is the switch locked in the VR? It's pretty good when you're playing with just the goggles. So pretty much, hold on, let me get into VR mode. Alright guys, we get it, let's go. Oh my god, that's so funny. It actually works as a little trigger. Alright. Hold on, I'll show you how it all locks up once we get. So it actually lets me get in here. Alright, so this is, yeah, when you click into VR mode, it does go into like two splits like that. And it slides right into here. So when you're looking, it slides in. And it's pretty tight, but when you're playing with just the VR goggles, they have this thing that goes over it. And it just, all it does is just adds a little bit of cardboard over there so it won't slip out. When you're in the actual different kits here, it slides in like this, and then this thing slides over the top, so your switch isn't going anywhere with that. Headphone jack, yeah, you can see the tops cut out here, and you could fit the headphone jack right in there, and then you could still adjust like the volume and stuff over this way. So let's oh god, we got all turned up here. There we go. Okay, so now let's I guess we'll try this VR thing, and like I said, it's cool. It's like this actually works as a little trigger and presses the button here. So let's see. Touch VR, we did that. Alright, so I'm in basic training for something. I'm on like some sort of construction site or something. I don't even know. Whoa. I don't know what is going on right now. Okay, so I'm like grabbing like I don't know what is going on. Okay. Alright, I see. So essentially like a ball is falling out of a cube and hitting a couple ramps, and it has to go through a little circle over here. But like there's a ramp all the way over here, so I need to pull it in here and adjust it so that the ball can go down into the circle. Okay. This is so weird. Pull the trigger to continue. Boom. So like here, now it's got two things going this way, and then this one I need to turn. This is... And it's weird because I'm in like a construction zone of some sort, so I can look all the way around, and there is stuff all around here. I can see up into the sky. There are big like areas over here, but the puzzles are happening, you know, pretty close into the distance here. Can I grab this thing? Can I don't know. Whoa. Oh, okay. So there's actually a thing I need to grab over here. So essentially, like I said, there's a little cube dropping marbles, and I need to get it through a ring. And I need to manipulate. So this is falling from way up top. So I gotta turn that, and I think that should do it. No, no. It's too much. This is so funny. That might do the trick. Booyah, baby. I probably look. Let's see what. Can you put? Yeah, I did see John Meriden on the site actually has like a little tutorial video on how to make a strap of your own. When you're playing like this, like, I mean, I guess the strap would be nice. But it's actually not too bad since you're holding on to here anyway. Well, what's cool is, like, so I've got like this little gun thing I can use to grab. And I see it here, and you can see where the trunk is by dots. Oh, great. You unlocked free play. I don't know what free play is going to be. Multi-ring madness. Alright. Alright, so this one I need to get through a whole set of rings here. Again, it's like little ramps. It's pretty cool. And you gotta just adjust them so that they fall down the rings. Oh no. Got it. So yeah, we'll definitely have footage of what these actual games look like. So it's not as much of a pain because I guess it's hard to explain exactly what I'm seeing. Like I said, essentially just little ramps, and I'm guiding a ball down, and there are ramps that are facing the wrong way or not in the right spot, or just need like a little turn, so I can sort of grab and turn them that way. It's like these ones, they're actually all the way up here, so I need to go bring them down to make sure they. Oh, this is tough. Oh, there we go. This is so funny. It's sort of tough to rotate them. There we go. I feel like I'm going to end up poking Donnie. I think that might be it. Booyah. So this is, I want to go through this next set. It looks like there's, I wonder if I have to. Yeah, see that one, they had them in different spots, so you gotta rotate them. Ooh, come on. Come on. Ah! It's gonna turn a little bit. You got me moving around here. There it is. Pull the trigger to. It is cool that the trigger works like that. Well, okay, so this one's actually, it's coming straight on to me. You got these ramps down here. I feel like, how This one seems really tough because I don't know how it's supposed to get all the way over there. Gonna like toss it. Oh, that one is freaking super long. Look at that. Okay. So these, I think. This is. Whoa. This is weird. Oh, that one actually had it a little bit. So this one's tricky because it's like straight on, so it's sort of trying to play the distance as well, and it's not exactly easy to do in this. Oh, I got it. Boom. So they give you 3 there, but you totally didn't need all 3 of them. You unlock spiraling slides. You now have free play and multi-ring. Alright, so pretty cool. Like I said, it is a little terrifying. It feels pretty good. Like I said, it's a little weird with the rubber bands, but like it feels pretty good in there, like responsive. Like I said, so in the game I see pretty much just like this the top part of the trunk as like a little, like, almost looks like a little gun. And then the rest of the trunk is just dots, so it doesn't impede your view. But it feels good, you know, like it's moving around like in a circle here, you know, bending that way. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Like I said, I'm surprised with the rubber bands. It's sort of interesting how it works, but it's actually pretty cool. I am definitely intrigued to see how the drawing game's going to work, but we're definitely going to have, like I said, we're going to have reviews and more video coverage and stuff up here, but that is construction of the absolutely horrifying elephant. Like I said, I guess it looks like an elephant. You got your, you know, you're going through there. It is very strange. Very, very strange, to say the least. So I guess we can go. Elephant, like I said, and then yesterday I did the camera, and like I said, that's what the camera looks like. You have the one Joy-Con sits in there, the other one sits here, and you tap the R button on the one Joy-Con, so you're going through like that, and then this zooms in and out. Then I said the goggles, the VR goggles right there. And then yeah, we're going to be, like I said, Neil Ronahan is doing the review on the bird and the pedal. Then we got John Raridan on the blaster and like the VR itself. Let's see, before we go, I did become an elephant man. Honestly, saying to see, and I bet it's impossible to play in the dark places since it needs the white dots to... No, I mean... I'm assuming in the dark it would still, because it's probably picking up the white dots from the Joy-Con positioning and where they are. So I'm pretty sure it would still work in the dark. I mean, I could turn off my light here, but like it's still, with the sunlight, it's still pretty bright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it should work in the dark. That is something I'll have to... You know what? Hold on. Guys, wait 1 second. I'm going to go into the other room, in the dark room, and I will let you know. I'll do a live test here. Alrighty. It did work. I went into I went into the bathroom with the light shut off. I did not hit into any walls or anything, and yeah, it was working. I was able to play a couple little matches there, and still was able to move around, see little white dots, and I'm able to manipulate the little ramps that were needed for the game. So it looks like you should still be able to play in the dark regardless, which is a good thing. So cool. Glad we were able to get that out of the way. Like I said, for science, of course. And yeah, well, thank you everyone for checking out the stream. There you go, that's the Labo VR Elephant. Like I said, we're going to have more coverage on NintendoWorldReport.com and Nintendo World Report TV here on YouTube. I don't know if we're going to be doing more live streams of construction or not. You know, I still have some more stuff to build, so maybe I'll jump back on at some point. But we're definitely going to have a video review up within the next couple days. So definitely check out that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you later.